It is a known fact that Sri Lanka's Hambantota port is now owned by China due to the short-sighted and unwise decisions taken by the rulers of our country. In this situation, if a world war takes place, can we go forward without the consent of China? Sri Lanka has already become a mallet in the Cold War between India and China. We are stuck in an absolutely tricky situation. The reason behind this is India agreeing to restructure the debt, but China did not. China owns many important spots in Sri Lanka, including the Hambantota harbour. Then, which side should we take? If we support China, we might not receive the support from India and the US. However, our rulers have become puppets controlled by China. A majority portion of the country is now owned by China. Simply, Sri Lanka has become a colony of China. Therefore, if China becomes the frontier of a world war, it will be difficult to say that Sri Lanka would not be a mallet of China. We hope you can remember the highly controversial Yuan Wan vessel. India and the US continuously urged not to give the consent for the arrival of the Yuan Wan vessel. The Yuan Wan is a Chinese ballistic missile and satellite tracking vessel. Going against the opposition of India and the US, Ranil Wickremesinghe took a historic decision. Consequently, on the 16th of August 2022, the Yuan Wan vessel arrived at the Hambantota port. Therefore, India and the US are not in good terms with Sri Lanka. Amidst all this drama, in this video, we are about to tell you on another calamity which is on the cards due to the intervention of China. There's news circulating on social media these days that China has increased its naval power. On the other side of the story, the US and South Korea have engaged in a joint war exercise. Even though China does not directly say, it seems like all of them are gearing up for another world war. The Trincomalee port has been in the radar for many years in terms of war. Many are eyeing the Trincomalee port from the past during the time in which international invasions took place. Not only China, India and the US also kept a closer eye on the Trincomalee port as a hotspot. The Trincomalee port is an extremely strategic location during a world war. Many countries will fight for the Trincomalee port if there is a world war. That is absolutely clear. China is now aiming at capturing the Trincomalee harbour after taking over the Hambantota port, and that's not a secret. So, if Sri Lanka cannot take decisions independently, at least now, we will be definitely facing dire consequences in the future, being trapped by many clandestine moves of countries in the world.